Attention passionate Seattle Seahawks fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Seattle Seahawks' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Seattle Seahawks fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Seattle SEAHAWKS fans. Let's get to the news now. Folks, buckle up because what I'm about to tell you could be one of the most game-changing rumors of the season. We're talking about a potential blockbuster move that could reshape the Seahawks' defense and honestly shake up the entire NFC West. Rumors are swirling around Roquan Smith, the all-pro linebacker from the Baltimore Ravens, possibly wearing the Seahawks jersey very soon. Yeah, you heard that right. It's not every day that a top 10 player on the NFL Top 100 list and an elite linebacker like Smith becomes available mid-season, and the Seahawks are reportedly in the mix. The buzz started with some whispers from insiders like Diana Rossini, hinting that the Ravens, currently sitting at 4-5 with a defense giving up over 26 points per game, might be looking to offload Smith in a rebuild mode after the trade deadline. And folks, this isn't just some random rumor. The Ravens are reportedly eyeing a first-round pick in 2026 in exchange for Smith, which would be a massive haul considering his impact and the fact that the Seahawks have multiple reasons to be interested. Why would the Seahawks be so eager to make this move? Well, for starters, Roquan Smith is a game-changer on every level. Just look at his stats this season. So far, he's amassed 43 solo tackles, 21 assists, and a total of 64 combined tackles, all while showing versatility in coverage and run stopping. He's been a force in the middle, elevating his team's defense, and his coverage grade is sitting at an impressive 82.5 with an EPA expected points added per snap of -0.22. That's elite stuff, especially for a linebacker. His PFF grade hovers around 88.0, putting him in the top 20 of all linebackers in the league. And the best part, no injuries so far in 7 games. He's been healthy, consistent, and ready to make an immediate impact. Now, if you're a Seahawks fan, you've seen how injuries and some inconsistent play on defense have held the team back at times. The loss of Ernest Jones, IV due to injury, left a noticeable gap in the linebacker core, and the unit has struggled at times to contain the run and defend intermediate passes. Adding Roquan Smith would be like unleashing a tsunami on that weak spot. Someone who can lead the defense, rally the team, and bring that fire and leadership that Seattle desperately needs. His ability to make explosive tackles, force fumbles, and cover the slot effectively would elevate the Seahawks' overall defensive efficiency, potentially turning them into a true powerhouse. Let's talk about how this move could actually look in terms of the team's already impressive season. Seattle is currently sitting at 7-2, and they've been playing some of their best football in recent years. Their defense, which has been solid but not spectacular, could reach another level with Smith's addition. Think about it. His presence would boost turnovers by approximately 8, which is huge in close games. It would also improve third down efficiency, projected around plus 15%, translating to more stops and more possessions for the Seahawks' offense. The team's tackles would become even more explosive, forcing fumbles and creating chaos for opposing offenses. In terms of the scheme, Smith's coverage grade of 82.5 and his ability to defend intermediate routes would help Seattle against the high-powered offenses in the NFC West, like the 49ers' dynamic offense or the Rams' passing attack. Plus, his reputation as a relentless, tireless linebacker means he would be a key piece in revitalizing the Seahawks' run defense, which has had its moments but sometimes struggles against powerful rushing attacks. From the Ravens' perspective, shedding Roquan makes sense too. They're cap-strapped with a cap hit around $13. $8 million in Bleacher Report's latest projections, and they've already allocated significant funds to their defensive line extensions, about $18 million, leaving less room for other positions. They're focused on youth, with their offense allowing an average of 25.4 points per game and trying to build for future seasons. Moving Smith now would free up cap space and help them focus on developing their secondary and front seven through draft picks and younger talent. For the Seahawks, the trade would be a cap relief move as well, freeing up funds to address other needs and keep their core intact. They've already been active this season, making moves to strengthen the roster, and acquiring Smith would be the kind of bold move that signals their serious intent to contend for a Super Bowl right now. Think about it, with Smith in that linebacker group, the Seahawks' overall defensive efficiency could rise by as much as 20%, according to some projections. That's a seismic shift. Opponents would have a hard time moving the ball, and turnovers would skyrocket, giving Seattle even more opportunities to control the game. Now, let's imagine how this would impact the playoff landscape. Right now, Seattle is one of the most balanced teams in the NFC, but adding a player like Roquan Smith would push them into a true elite tier. His presence would elevate the entire defense, making them more unpredictable and harder to attack. The Seahawks' odds to reach Super Bowl LX could also see a significant boost. Vegas odds currently around plus 850, but with Smith, they could tighten to around plus 600, especially if he's able to stay healthy and perform up to his standard. But this isn't just about numbers and stats. It's about the culture. Roquan Smith is known for his relentless work ethic and leadership on and off the field. His presence would inspire the entire defense to elevate their game, and for a team like Seattle, that's exactly what they need. The Seahawks have built a resilient, gritty squad that fights every week, and adding a player of Smith's caliber would be the perfect piece to push them over the top in the highly competitive NFC. Of course, we have to talk about the potential challenges. The Ravens might be hesitant to let go of such a key player, especially one who has been so dominant this season. But with the trade deadline passing and their focus on rebuilding and cap management, it seems like a move that benefits both sides. The Seahawks would get a proven superstar who can plug right into their scheme, and the Ravens would get a valuable first-round pick in 2026 to help rebuild their roster and focus on developing their younger talents. Looking ahead, if this trade goes through, it could set a new tone for the NFC West. The 49ers have been dominant, the Rams are always in the mix, and the Seahawks would be right there, potentially even more formidable. Roquan Smith could be the final piece that turns Seattle's defense into one of the scariest in the league, capable of shutting down the best offenses and creating chaos in the backfield. It's the kind of move that could define the franchise's trajectory for years to come. So, Seahawks fans, you can see just how impactful this potential trade might be. We're talking about a player who can redefine what Seattle's defense looks like, and with the right coaching and team effort, he could help propel the Seahawks to their first Super Bowl appearance in years. The excitement is real, and if this move happens, I promise it will be one of those moments we'll all remember as a turning point in Seahawks history. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Seattle Seahawks news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Seattle Seahawks fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on the possibility of Roquan Smith donning the Seahawks green? Do you think he's the missing piece that can take us all the way to the Super Bowl? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Seahawks. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Seattle Seahawks news. The road to the championship is heating up, and with players like Smith potentially coming to town, the future looks brighter than ever. Let's keep that passion alive, Seahawks fans, because we're not just a team, we're a family. And together, we're ready to make history.